In this video, we're going to show you how to edit the template for the title block here. So the first thing you're going to do is you want to click on the title block template, click Edit Family. So the first thing I don't particularly like, and this is I guess a personal preference, is this outer ring here. So we're going to delete that. And then the Autodesk logo and everything here, we're going to delete that. The revision schedule right now, we're going to delete it. This is going to be more of a design title block than it is a construction title block. So we're going to delete that for now. So I'm going to pull out some things I'm going to keep. So I'm going to keep client name, sheet name, and project name. And then all the rest of the stuff we don't need, except for I'm going to keep this number. I'll keep the sheet number, I guess, and I'll keep this, which is basically the date and timestamp of when you print the drawing. So it's helpful for just kind of keeping track of when you print stuff. So going down here, I'm just going to kind of create a very simple title block. I'm going to delete the project name for now, and the reason why I'm going to do that is I'm actually going to add the project name in with the client name here. So we're going to go, I'm going to probably move this up here. Actually, well, no, we're going to keep it down. And then in the suffix part, I'm going to put space, and then I'm going to do a horizontal line, and then another space. And so that's going to look something like this. I'm going to horizontal orientate this to the right, and then I'm also going to put a reference plane. You can get reference planes by going up into, or reference lines, so going up into Create, Reference Line. I'm just going to make a 1/2 inch offset there, and that's just going to give us a good place to start from. And then I'm just going to mirror this in the corner here, just so we know where the bottom is too. So we have client name, project name. We have, change this to orientate to the right. And then the number will be on top. And you don't really need to be extremely complex with your title blocks. I think just the basic information is enough. So this here, and I'm also going to change the font, the size of the font for the title block here. Actually, I don't know if I have a 1/2. I'm going to duplicate this, and we're going to make a 1/2 inch size, text size. And I'm going to change the sample text just to say A1. And that's all you really need to have in the corner. If you're working on a school project, I often put the class name in the client name, and then the project name is what you're working on. And then the sheet name will populate based on whatever sheet you name that project. So let's go ahead and load this back in. Before we load it back in, there's a good point, we're going to save this as a new file. So save family. I'm just going to save this on my desktop for now. So we're going to call, I usually date all my stuff, so I call this 17 by 11 TB 2018 underscore 0912, and then we're going to load it back in, and then we're going to have to go here and individually change title block. And so you can do a little bit more playing around with how you want this to look. One thing I believe I forgot to do in the title block is make this up here That should fix that. And again, you can play with this as much as you like and simplify it or make it more complex, but you really only need the basic information here in the corner.